Hey everyone, Wayne here. And today I just want to talk about a story that one of my buyers went through and that experience and what it actually means to me when I'm helping my clients. So, first of all, this client had a very specific budget that they qualified for. And during that time, there were quite a lot of bids on homes. So it was in that escalating time where everyone was overbidding here in Florida, and it was very, very competitive. So there was some frustration, and this client was actually with another agent before they met me. And we took a different approach to things. So one of the things that I did is I kept them grounded in the fact that looking at homes that are outside of your price budget, especially in a market that you have to worry about someone bidding 10, 15, 20,000 over asking, is going to push you out because you're already at your cap. So we looked at homes that had a little room, some flexibility. The one particular home that we bid on, that we put an offer in, it was a creative offer. And this is one of the things that I tell agents. If you're going to write an offer, it's not just filling out paperwork and submitting it and sending it over and that's it. You have to reach out, talk to the agent on the other side, let them know, are you guys working with escalating clauses? What's the feedback like? What are the homeowner's intentions? What are they looking to do? The most that you can get is just basic information, and utilize that to help your offer stand out. When we visited this home in particular, we noticed a lot of things that my clients actually liked. The gardening, the plants that were in the area, the way the home was kept. So the more I found out about the seller, the better I was able to curtail my offer, which you'll be surprised at the offer and how I came up with it, and also whether it won or it didn't. So this home, let's call it $200,000 they were asking, and my clients, that was what they were qualified for. And I spoke with the agent, the listing agent, and he told me this is a family friend. They're the only owners of the home. They've lived there forever. They're downsizing now and they have to move out. That being said, what I observed from looking at the property, what my clients observed, I decided to submit an offer. Now, for some of you, you might get this. I ended the offer with 888. So let's say I put $210,888. Now, in a certain culture, that's a good fortune, good sign. Also, it allowed my offer to stand out from all the others that was just straight numbers, That's number one. Number two, I had my buyers write a letter complimenting and commending the sellers for how they took care of the home, to let them know that they loved everything, that they would keep all of the plants that they had planted in the garden and around, and take care of the landscaping, and also that they would take care of this home as it was their first home, like they did, and pass that on, continue that maintenance. So as a seller, yes, you are selling a home. Yes, you're looking for highest and best, but you've got neighbors that you've developed, and you've also put your heart, sweat, and blood into this home. You want to know it's going to be taken care of by the new owners. You may not ever come back. You may be moving out of state, whatever the case may be. The point is, you still want to know you left your home in good hands. That being said, the agent called me and he said, dude, I don't know what you did, but the fact is that you literally are in the top 3 and you're $20,000 under. He says, I don't know what they're going to do, but they definitely are looking at your property. So I was elated, to say the least. And We ended up getting that property. My clients were able to close on that home. And when I met with the agent after, he said it was everything. It was the offer price. It got them to look at it, even though it was $20,000 below the other two that were above yours. Also, we played into that cultural with the offer of the 888 and the letter. I mean, everything. So your agent isn't just the person that's going to fill out a paperwork, send it over for signatures, and that's it. It starts with when you see the home, what type of home you're seeing. Is it out of your reach? Is it really not attainable, not financially a good decision for you to get into? Is it going to be very stressful after you spend everything that you've got saved up on this home and have to worry about if something goes wrong? What do you do? There is a lot that goes into this. And right now, 2026, AI, and there are companies that you can purchase homes without ever having to use an agent, ever having to see the home, ever having to talk with anyone. While it can happen, does happen, and it can work out, and probably does, it's not always the best fit for you. And that's the people I'm really talking to. If you want eyes on the ground, someone that's going to go into the area, right now I'm in Dunedin, and have you see what downtown looks like, have you see what walking on the streets looks like for when you come here, because you're not here, and what the traffic is like, what the beach is like, what the water is like, what the shopping is like, what stepping outside of the four walls that you're looking at is like. That's where we come into play. The person on the ground, the people that are going to stop at the shops, be in the community, and help you make that decision. And also look at your budget and say, is this stretching you too thin? I am a fiduciary, and I look at everyone's money that they're going to spend as if it were my own, and I try to maximize it. It may not be in someone's best interest to spend every dollar they have on a home, even if the inspection report says everything's fine, the seller says this was just updated. You can't tell with life and the emergencies that pop up. If something happens, how are you going to deal with it? How are you going to survive? If there's a change of job, change of health, change of world circumstances that affects your finances, what does that look like, and how do you deal with it? These are the reasons I put myself in a certain category, and the people that I work with and want to work with in a different category. So if any of this information has been helpful, feel free to use it, talk to your agent about it. If there are resources, I know trades, I know inspectors, I know council people. There's so much information that your agent has for you that can help you in the overall process of you simply relocating and moving to an area and selling your home. There's so much more than just signing some papers, collecting a commission, and moving on. There's relationships that are built. So with that being said, I want to wrap this up. If you like content like this, please share it, like, subscribe, and I'll keep putting out more so that I can help you in your journey. Take care.